Hello, so I'm back with another video of a sketchbook. Yay! So, this was my sketchbook for art in grade 10. Because I didn't do art in grade 11 and I don't know where my grade 9 sketchbook went. So this is my sketchbook from grade 10 art. So let us begin. And just so you know, I am not in my room. I am in my brother's because it's more quiet in here to film a video. So, first of all, I have a print from a stamp I made in class. We actually had to carve a design out on some weird material or whatever, and then we put ink on it and we put a stamp, and this is what I did. This is that hummingbird. I don't know if you remember last video, but this is the hummingbird I drew, and we actually transferred that onto a piece of wood, which we were later to paint, but I didn't really do that. Okay, what else do I have? This is just at the front of the book, just so you know. This was a picture that I did of a old lady. It was in an art book, and I was kind of just drawing it. Yeah, just kind of drawing it, and it was a random old lady. Can be found on page 26 of the experimental drawing book. Yeah, so drawing book. And then I was trying to draw a saw, but I ran out of time. This is a weird looking mermaid thing, and on the back was a rose I was drawing. Yep. This over here is a thing for a grid drawing I was doing. I did not draw that. It's a printout, but it has the grid lines on it. I actually did a big grid picture, which I can show if needed. Alright, so now we're going to get to these. So this, let's see if you can see it better if I do this. This, it's pretty faint. But this was a swirl drawing that I did with swirls, and it was to be an anchor. So it's an anchor in the design of swirls. I'm just gonna move these away. I'm one-handed because I don't have my tripod. Oh, okay. I'll get those back later. So yes, anchor. I think I liked it better when it was two. Sorry, guys. I'm making it so difficult for you. Oh. Okay, let's see. Kind of using a lamp for a light because it's dark right now. Okay, so I don't know if that's very wise for what I'm wanting to do. That probably won't work for very long. This was a lady I drew with the theme of swirls again, and the swirls were in her hair. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, close up. Swirls were her hair, so that's what that was there. Oh, yeah. I copied it and I kind of planned out how I was going to color her hair because I wanted to be really colorful, so I made like all rainbow colors, and I put like what pencil crayons or how I colored certain parts of her hair. And then this was just to plan more of what I could put on my page. And yeah, I kind of sketched out the swirl lady again and what I would put with her. Sorry, my voice is tired. It's really late tonight. And my art teacher said I did an excellent job of using my sketchbook to plan. This is a sketch of Colossal Titan that I did. Yep, I was into Attack on Titan. Still am. So that's my Titan. That's just weird picture ideas. There's some pictures of Nye from Carnival. I was obsessed with him. And I was coming up with ideas for the play that our school is going to have, because we get to draw a poster. Well, people in art get to try to draw a poster, and whoever the person running the director of the play is like poster, whichever one he likes, he picks. So this was more or less like just planning like what I wanted to put, which I had a lot of ideas. Just writing. I didn't put anything in the end in the middle. Another picture of my stamp. Woo. Fail plan. I was going to make her in a jar. That didn't happen. I was going to next make her in like a keyhole. That didn't happen. And this is the one I did. Alice in Wonderland. Woo. I like how the colors came out. Card. Falling down. Mine didn't get picked or whatever. Oh yeah, and some of these you can see what I got on them. So 19 out of 20. This was a lot of drawing of random stuff. There's a little eye. Weird looking stuff. Weird sun. Weird lady. Weird stuff. And there's my attempt at a Shingeki no Kyojin boot. Yep, a ton of weird stuff. Next we have a weird iron, because we had to draw stuff for a painting we had to do. And I drew an iron. This, I really didn't draw a face like that, like out of the top of from the top of my head. It was a weird sculpture, and then there was light bulbs, so I drew light bulbs. Yes, they are difficult. Weird deer thing, but it looks more like a dog. Weird, I think, trumpet near its case or something. Trash can. We had to go outside and draw weird stuff, so I drew a trash can. Random dude. Tree, I guess, or something. And fail. I often write that near stuff. I'm like, I failed. This was planning for my stamp, because before I was like having a really tough time deciding what I wanted to do. I had arts block, which is why I didn't take art in grade 11, because I was tired of the arts block in art class. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. This was random doodling at lunch. Yep, I like to practice writing cursive, because I like writing cursive. Weird doodles. This is weird playing around with pastels or whatever. I'm not really a pastel person. I was just fooling around. Because my art teacher said, fool around. Like, see, that's ugly. Fooling around, rainbows. Whoops. These pages are thick and they're hard to separate. Okay. Random. Drawing of randomness. Not really important. There's the original of my stamp. Ooh, this is the drawing of it. My art teacher actually did this part because before it was just like going to be a plain there. I didn't want to draw a butt, but it was plain. And he decided to like draw robes on her. So that's what happened to my lady. This was the thing I was originally going to put on the wood. I remember if you saw my last video, there was like a skeleton thing or whatever, and this is what I was using that picture for to draw this. And I was making a leaf come out, but I never used it because I used a hummingbird instead. Random stuff. I was writing down things I could possibly draw or whatever. That didn't happen. Wizard of Oz. They were having that for the next play, and my art teacher asked if I wanted to draw a poster, but that didn't happen because I gave up. Couldn't draw what I wanted like I planned. These were ideas I was going to do. That was a fail. I was going to like make the witch's hand. She was holding like the crystal ball. She could see like the people from the Wizard of Oz. So Dorothy, the lion, the Tin Man, and like Toto and the Scarecrow. That didn't happen. Planning. More planning. This is a random piece of paper. Sometimes I don't understand why some of these things are in here. See, not everyone starts out good. You can have weird looking stuff too. That's what I have. Not really. I mean, we all improve. This is a weird dude. More weird looking stuff. Planning for the Wizard of Oz. Here I was just practicing, randomly trying to do stuff, but I gave up. Because I was lazy. I tried drawing after seeing someone's tutorial. It didn't really work for me. I don't know, I may try. I'm pretty lazy, if I see a tutorial, usually I read it once and then I try to do it without ever looking at it again, which usually works. But the second time I tried doing it, it turned out weird, and I just don't really draw people that way, so I kind of stopped doing that type of style. I draw my people a different way. These are plans for pictures I want to draw eventually if I was going to make prints. This was a poster I was working on for this year, actually. This was from this year because sometimes I use my sketchbook for stuff. This is the last picture, but this year my school was doing the play in Green Gables, so I thought I wanted to make a poster for it, but I fell through in the end. I didn't end up submitting it or finishing it because I got lazy. But here is Anne of Green Gables, and that is it. The rest is blank because I haven't drawn in it yet, and there's still quite a hefty amount of pages. So that is it. I'm just going to put this stuff at the front back, but that is my sketchbook. That's all there is to it. I don't really use sketchbooks that often. I find when I try to draw in them, it's not my best work. I find I end up doing like my best work on loose pieces of paper, like out of the book. I don't really use a sketchbook that much. I did with art class, obviously, because that's what you draw in. And I did use that other sketchbook, but I don't really see myself really drawing them that often. Most of the time it's on loose paper, and that's when it looks best. So this was my sketchbook for grade 10. I hope you enjoyed that, and if I had any more sketchbooks I would show you what I drew in them, but I don't have any. But I could show you some of my past pictures because I still keep like little sheets of paper and clippings. So I hope this was interesting, and let me know if you do want to see some little clippings of stuff like that I drew. And thanks for watching. Feel free to like this video, subscribe, like my Facebook page, watch my DeviantArt, or check out my Tumblr. Thanks. See ya.